Hey, what's up guys, T.Mayne here, back again. Super awesome to have you guys on the YouTube channel. Now, as today's video title suggests, guys, we're going to be going into planning your Forex business, guys. You have to have a plan, and if you're going into Forex assuming that this is going to be your side hustle or something of that nature, guys, you can't give a side hustle just already means that you're not giving it all of your attention and all of your time. And unfortunately, guys, Forex is something that does require your time. It's time extensive, guys. It's really time extensive. And today I'm gonna kind of highlight for you guys what are the most important things that you should be doing to build your business, build yourself. Now, the most important thing that I felt like I needed to be absolutely transparent about is the amount of preparation that it takes to go through the process. Now, just as a measure of transparency, guys, I actually went through and got for you guys some of all of my old manuscripts just so that you guys can see what my preparation looked like. So this was my preparation when I was basically starting out. All of this was my preparation, and I figured that I would just go through some of it just so that I can show you guys what kind of preparation and what headspace, what mind frame I had put myself in. So I guess I'll go into this small book over here. This one kind of has some, I don't know, a whole lot of, I think I was learning about harmonic patterns and I was drilling that in, so I created a table for myself to understand the different ratios and all of that stuff. And guys, this was my preparation. Can I just read what the first, well, this is the back of the book, but what the first page in the back of the book says. You have a choice in life. You can either live on a purpose according to a plan that you've set, or you can live by accident. So I guess you choose, guys. Are you going to live a life that is defined, that is planned, or are you going to live by accident and just hope that you drift into that space of the type of trader that you would like to become? Drifting doesn't work, guys. Drifting is a thing of chance, and the next best option for you is to actually plan your methods of growth. Like, I've got here like a whole lot of ideas and topics that I planned to go into: technical analysis, fundamental analysis, risk management, trading psychology, sentiment analysis, brokers, intermarket analysis, looking at different markets. Guys, which preparation goes into these types of things? Trading platforms, trading terminology. Guys, this was my process. I broke down my goals into monthly plans. I have here a monthly plan: create a tested strategy, make $1,000 in the Forex market. Okay, make 2 video ideas, exercise and meditate. And I have my progress broken down in phases as to how I'm going to go through things. This was me a couple of years ago. Phase 1, the basics: raw market movement, market structure, trends, starting and ending of trends, market formation, support and resistance, trend lines. I have a phase 2, and I've got a weekly plan. I broke down a monthly plan, a weekly plan. Guys, develop and backtest my strategy on 2 pairs, make $100, complete my, okay, that's other personal stuff, and then exercise and meditate. My phase 2 went into Fibonacci extensions and candlestick analysis. Oh geez, my phase 3 of my learning journey was going into harmonics: the godly, the bat, the butterfly, the crab, the deep crab, the cipher, and the shark. Wow, guys, it's so amazing for me to actually go through this and realize that everything that I've planned for myself, I even forgot about these plans, and there's nothing that I can say I have not achieved and that I don't know from what I've planned to achieve. Phase 4, psychology and risk management, and I have some, I don't know what I was going through there. This is probably correlations and strengths and finding out, guys. This is, you see how the way, the methods that I trade, and a lot of the times when we have like these live sessions and I go through the concepts of correlation and how I still hedge strengths and all of these things, that is foundational stuff that I went through a couple of years ago in my preparation processes, structures. Okay, cool, let's not even spend some time on this book as well. Like there's just, I guess, the preparation, guys, the amount of preparation is just, it's ridiculous. And if anyone thinks that trading isn't a full-time job, guys, I guess let's put this one aside and kind of go into what other kind of preparation. I know this was my psychological preparation, guys. Always documenting what headspace I'm in, always documenting my thoughts, guys. This was me learning about myself, the individual that I'm entrusting on making those trades. This was me going through, taking time to learn about myself, guys. Euro JPY, long position, explanations of what's going on, weekly directional biases. Everything I did was planned, every single piece, analyzing the different momentums, the directions, and figuring out strengths. All of the stuff, guys, I had to do. Everything that I'm doing right now in my trading, that happens so automatic, and people ask, how do you do this and how do you do that? All of that comes from years of doing the exact same things over and over, manually doing it first, manually doing it. My old risk management plan, I even had a position management plan, how I'm going to manage my positions while they're open, criterias, risks, how to trade stops. Guys, all of the stuff that I'm doing automatically, that is automatic to me at this point, has come through the preparation, the time that I have invested into learning and perfecting the craft, or being a better trader, actually embodying the type of person that I envisioned myself as. I had to embody that person and begin to act like that person. If I imagined a disciplined trader that would do analysis, that would refine their strategy every week, I had to start doing all of those things with the resistance, how I'm going to analyze, starting to journal, manually journal my trades, taking account of every single action, every single trade that I'm taking. Guys, all of that stuff now seems to anyone that is looking at this from the outside, would look at this and would be fascinated, would seem like it's magic. Like, how does this individual know so much, or how is this individual able to understand and go through in depth into the market the way they can? Studying things, guys, studying things, crunching numbers, seeing what's happening on the Swiss franc only, seeing what's happening across the euro, making decisions based off numbers, based off logic, based off gold, going in depth as to how do markets move, what is happening across the JPY on its own. Guys, these are the type of things that develop traders. There's no trader that you know that has not been through the process of developing themselves and going through things. I think this is the one book that I have that is still empty. I think I was saving this book for something, and I might just use this book now. I know exactly what I could use that book for. But guys, the preparation, the amount of preparation and the amount of time is absolutely paramount. And that's how you basically, you have to plan your journey. Like I made an example in one of our previous YouTube videos on the Forex Chasers channel of a thing that Earl Nightingale once mentioned about a sailor, and he said that you ask any sailor his port of destination and he'll be able to answer you instantly with the coordinates of where he's going. Now this sailor doesn't even see the journey, the destination. He does not see the destination for 99% of this journey. But this sailor has a set of guidelines, a direction. He has an aim, and he has a plan, a method of execution, and he knows that if he does this particular set of rules every single day for the next 6 months or for the next 20 years, he will eventually reach and see the horizon of the destination. It's just like that with anything, guys. With a business, trading really is a business, and there's no business that functions without a business plan. You need to know where your destination goal is. Ask yourself, guys, this decision that you're gonna make right now to trade, ask yourself, is this a small decision or a big decision? That is going to help you prioritize, right? Ask yourself, is it a small decision or a big decision? A small decision is a decision that you can take now, and a month down the line, there's not going to be major consequences. A small decision is a decision that you can always reverse, and you'll be able to, I guess, not incur a lot of downside or a lot of repercussions for your actions on that decision. That's a small decision. Trading is not one of those. Trading is a big decision. If you decide that you want to be a trader, it is the biggest decision that you're gonna make in your life, and you need to understand the scale of this decision. And I guess trading is something that if you decide that you're going to go all in today and you resign and all of that stuff, 3 months down the line, if you decide that it's not for you, imagine the consequences that you have to face. Trading is a very, very, very big decision, and it is a big business that requires a lot out of an individual, guys. The amount of time, if you invest 10% in your trading, then you will get 10% of the rewards. You will get the equal amount that you invest into this craft, that you do your preparation, that you plan. That's the reward that you're going to get out of trading. Now, I was still mentioning something about us having a direction, about us having a plan, a method of execution, guys. That is absolutely paramount. You need to know your methods of execution, how you're gonna execute your plan, how you have your goal. Your goal is the first step. You need to ask yourself, is it a big decision? Is it a small decision? You make that decision, and obviously you need to understand your goal. The reason why you're making the decision is based off your goal. Your goal is the end direction. You make that decision, and then you need to plan how you're going to accomplish those goals. Those plans happen in small steps, going through planning a phase 1, planning a phase 2, planning a phase 3, not taking the whole bunch of information in at once, planning these things step by step, and understanding that if you take those small steps every single day, you eventually build and build and build one brick at a time, and eventually you have the whole wall. It's that simple, one wall at a time, and eventually you have the whole foundation, the whole house. Guys, that is trading. Trading is really as simple as that. Trading is absolutely not complicated. It's as complicated as the individual makes it. Sometimes we unintentionally complicate the process of trading just by giving ourselves too much information to digest at one particular time. We need to be able to understand our goal, break everything down into chunks that achievable chunks that will give us that motivation to continue pushing. This week, did you create that trading plan that you planned to create? If you have, you knocked down a major goal, a major milestone. Now you can put that aside and move on to the next step. Now plan your method of execution, that you have your trading plan. How are you going to execute? Or what's your trade management plan, or something of that nature? But keep the momentum going, guys. I've always told the students that we are mentoring as the FX chasers that even when you leave the chasers, keep the momentum going. That is the most important thing. You need to keep the momentum going, because think about a car. It's hard to get it. If you're pushing this car, it's hard to get it to start moving, but as it starts moving, you can keep that momentum going. But what happens when you stop adding the effort? The car begins to slow down, and then what? You need to double the effort that you initially put in to increase, to get the momentum going again. It's the exact same thing with the process of trading. You have to keep the momentum going. You have to keep doing things, keep making progress in small steps, and eventually you will reach a depth that even yourself you didn't realize was available to you, guys. That's how the mind works. The mind expands its sphere of competence. It expands the fear of competence. So you're aware of this, and then tomorrow you're aware of that, one level deeper, and you keep on moving in that process until you really consume the whole pie, or you really consume the whole piece of information. It's that simple, guys. Otherwise, I don't want to digress too far. I don't want to stretch this video on too long. I hope that you guys have seen the importance of actual preparation, guys, and exactly what it takes to develop yourself and to develop your business. Because trading is a business that needs to be managed. Anyway, guys, love, peace, and happiness. This is T.Mayne. I hope that you gained some value. If you're part of the family, guys, and you gained more value, drop this video a like. Let me know that I am giving you guys value added content. Otherwise, if you haven't subscribed, guys, and I do check the statistics, guys, 48% of you guys that watch my videos are not subscribed. That means that 4 out of every 10 people that watch this video are not subscribed. Guys, do me the honors, subscribe to the channel. I'm planning to get to 1K subscribers so that YouTube can give us the opportunity to live stream events, guys. I really would love to live stream with you guys, get active feedback, and actually do analysis live on YouTube with people that don't have access to all of the private live sessions, guys. Reaching 1K subscribers will give YouTube, or YouTube will give us the ability to actually go live on the channel, and I know that you guys will receive so much value from that. So help me help you guys. Let's try and push this channel to 1K subscribers. Otherwise, this is T.Mayne. Thanks so much for watching until the end of the video. Appreciate you guys. Till the next one, cheers.